All right, hey, can I get everybody's attention here? I want to thank everybody for coming to Quincy Bay Race Week. Great crowd today. We had some good sailing. Breeze came in a little bit late today, but I'll tell you, we still had some light wind. It was good in and out a little bit today. Yesterday, we had wind in the opposite direction, more out of the west. But so we had a little bit of everything. It was great to see everybody out here. But I want to bring up, before we get started, Mary Ann. She's the president of Quincy Bay Race Week this year. My wife, Bonnie Marcel, is the vice president of Quincy Bay Race Week. John Stewart is the second vice president of Quincy Bay Race Week. And, we've been around for 87 years. And it's been around for 87 years, and they've been able to perpetuate this for this long because it's such a great organization. And if you go back in the history and you look at some of the archives in the newspaper, this is where the greatest sailors in the world came from. But you know what they didn't have back then? They didn't have international exposure, right? I had that opportunity, and we're trying to share that opportunity with others. Come on through. Come on. We like fishermen. I'm sorry about that. We like fisherwomen. Are we eating tonight? But, like I said, when I was growing up, I was at the tail end of the heyday, but it was still huge. When I sailed turnabouts in Quincy Bay Race Week, there were 80 turnabouts in my class, in my fleet. And we weren't in the blue fleet. We were in the white fleet or the green fleet, but it was great. It was great. And Quincy Bay Race Week has been part of my life, my whole life. I was born during Quincy Bay Race Week. All right, I'm leaving now. No. Anyway, it's a great organization. They do so much. It's an 8-member organization, 8 yacht clubs from the South Shore of Boston. And like I said, the best sailors in the world came out of this bay. I don't care what anybody says. And I like to think that I'm one of them. My father was one of them. Her father was one of them. World-class sailors. World-class. When I see the boats, the guys are still sailing hustlers. World class. I'm sorry. This guy right here, world class. If he had international exposure when he was younger, are you kidding me? No, but these boats just sailed locally. They weren't an international class. But I'm telling you what, this used to be an event. They had a parade downtown. They had a beauty pageant. We had fireworks. I used to watch fireworks here off the beach for Quincy Bay Race Week. It was awesome. But we're just trying to keep it going. We're trying to get the younger kids, get them interested. This is how you perpetuate it. This is how you keep it going. This is why it's been around for 87 years. The scholarships, the kids, I don't know, would we have 28 scholarship applications this year for 4 scholarships? But this is something that they do. But anyway, let's get down to the trophies. It's about the sailing today. And we're going to start, with the summer solstice. It's something that we started this year. We did it on the 22nd of June for the summer solstice, but it was the summer solstice. It's an international event, and it's going to be part of Quincy Bay Race Week next year. And we're going to bring back the Remick Trophy, which was a perpetual trophy for PHRF handicap racing. And next year, we're going to bring back that perpetual Remick Trophy, and we're going to start selling it early in June for the solstice. But this year we had a good fleet. I think we had 6 or 7 boats. I might need a little help here, but I know that Steve Kavanaugh, who's here today, he did win that race. I think we had Thunderbirds that came in first and second. Steve, come on up here. Steve's from Savin Hill Yacht Club. He's a Thunderbird sailor. He's one of the guys that's keeping that fleet going over there with a couple other guys. But Steve, Lionel, what do we got for Steve here?
One little bag of goodies. Next year you get a trophy.
Yeah,
no,
next year.
You won't win next year.
You got to come back next year, and it's going to cost you $5. It's not going to be free. But anyway, all right. So we also had Evan from Wollaston Yacht Club. He came first, and the other class that they had sailing. I don't know. Is Evan here today? He's away. What? Working? That's just not right. I'm sorry. But all right, we'll make sure we get that to him. Sail. Yeah. But another, great sailor comes out of here, Wollaston, just trying to, keep it going. There's a great club over here. All right, so now down for the trophies for this weekend. We had Star Class, we had Thunderbirds, Hustlers. We did the Thunderbirds Thursday and Friday night over off Savin Hill, Dorchester Bay. They sail nights over there. They got a big fleet. We had 12 on Thursday. I think we had 7 on Friday night. And then, yesterday we had Starboats. We had 3 yesterday. They sailed 2 races. They didn't sail today, and we had Hustlers. The Starboats and the Hustlers have been part of Quincy Bay Race Week since 1937. What? Yeah. Right, both centennial classes. I'm actually the president of the Mass Bay Hustler Class Association, and I also am a member of the Boston Harbor Star Class, and I race starboats as well, and I've been racing starboats for, 32 years now. But anyway, we got a new up-and-comer sailor, young sailor from Wollaston Yacht Club who went out and sailed 420s with the inside line. He's just a great young sailor here from Wollaston Yacht Club, and we're trying to keep him encouraged, keep his head unswollen, tell him he's not as good as he thinks he is. But at the same time, we're trying to give him that opportunity, right? Because that's what you need. You need opportunity. And that's what I had when I was a child. People just let me sail their boats. They knew I was enthusiastic. I couldn't get enough of it. And that's what I did. But we're going to start, like I said, at 3rd place in the Star Class. But we had Cindy Olson and Jonathan Shaw came 3rd place from Cottage Park Yacht Club, Boston Harbor Starfleet. They're not here today. But Jonathan Shaw from Newport, Rhode Island, again, his family, some of you may know his family. They were sailmakers, Shaw Sails.
And his mother was an Olympic champion.
And his mother was an Olympic sailor. But again, these people are world-class sailors. And they're here. They're around here. You just don't know who they are. But anyway, 2nd place in the Star Class, we had Gregory McGinnis. Kyle Swanson. There are a couple of newbies over there, young kids, lightning sailors, collegiate, all-American sailors, and they're sailing our fleet boat out of there. It's a boat that we offer to people that want to sail stars but can't afford, don't have the opportunity, but we're just trying to create interest in the Star Class. But Gregory came 2nd. He's been over there sailing with us all year. And we're getting 1st place. Like I said, I'm getting back to my friend, and he's up-and-coming teammate of mine. I've had him out on the starboat for the last 2 seasons. And he sailed with my friend Steve Braverman, who's the fleet captain of the Boston Harbor Star Class over there. Again, opportunity, right? Tristan sailed the 420s Thursday and Friday. He won the 420s on the Quincy Bay Race Week inside line. He came out here in the starboat, and he came in 1st place on 2 races that they had yesterday. T, come on up and get your prize. So listen, you're going to have to... So what we did this year, we did gift cards because we got to our trophy guy too late, and he couldn't get our trophies till the middle of this week. So I have to give you cash, right?
I won't decline that.
All right. I know how much is in this. And listen, I'm taking this, Tristan, up to Sunapee for the U25 event, Lake Sunapee Yacht Club, 1st weekend in August on Friday. And he's going to be sailing against all-American collegiate sailors. And, we're going to probably come in the back of the fleet, but, he may surprise you because I do have some insight at Lake Sunapee. But Tristan, congratulations. This is my new friend. He's going to be my new U30 skipper in the Star Class going forward. And this great young sailor from Wollaston Yacht Club.
And I would like to point out, I think one won the inside line and the outside line at Quincy Bay Raceway.
Way to go, T. All right, so Thunderbirds, this weekend for Thursday, Friday, like I said, we had I think we had 12 boats Thursday, couple boats, 7 boats on Friday. Second place, again, Steve Kavanaugh, he's a perpetual winner in the Thunderbird class. Just a great sailor. His father was born 1937. He's as old as Quincy Bay Race Week. I see him out here sailing 3-4 days a week, right? Just goes out on his Thunderbird and still sails it and still spry. And I wish he was here today. But Steve, come on up here and get your trophy. I'm sorry, get your cash. So, Steve, we just got West Marine gift cards, right? So I know you can use that, right? Thank you, Steve, for coming. Thank you.
Mike, real quick.
Oh, Erin. So this is Erin Doherty. She's the Commodore here at Wollaston Yacht Club. I am a huge fan of hers.
Thank you. So sorry that we're a little late. Needed a little family time due to some family emergency stuff. So, but glad we can make the tail end. This does not work, Mike.
No, it does. It goes to the camera.
Oh, for you. Okay. Sorry about. So we have a tradition at Wollaston where the first time our junior sailor wins a race, they are awarded our burgee. So, Tristan, if you could come up here and if you could fly this proudly when you race, that would be amazing.
Thank you, Erin. Thank you. We're going to put that on the starboat up at Lake Sunapee, okay? All right, so getting down to the Hustler class again, Centennial class, we had our 100th year last year. The newest boats out there in the mooring field, I would say, are probably 45 years old. And we're trying to restore some older ones right now. We got a few in the shop. Blah, blah, blah. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty. But we had, somebody here from Wollaston Yacht Club, Lionel Andre and Grace Bass, sailing 177 out there, national champion boat. But come on up here, Grace and Lionel, and get your trophy. Where'd Lionel go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's probably hanging that burgee up somewhere. Grace, come up here.
It's your boat.
It's your boat. This is the boat owner right here. And she is just such a great, enthusiastic sailor. And we're going to turn her into a world-class sailor.
Ooh, thank you.
Thanks for coming out, Grace. All right, second place, again, Steve Reed, been sailing Hustlers for a long time. His father sailed, Hustlers. Member here. Steve's over at Squantum Yacht Club. He's got a new boat now, 183, which was built probably in 1978, right? That's the new boat, right? But Steve, he knows how to keep the boat going. He's getting better and better and better. He used to be an easy boat to beat, but he's not anymore. He's got a brand new sail. Don't know why it's at his house and not up on the mast. 2 days in a row, I didn't see the new sail up. I don't think that's right. Should be getting used. I don't know what you're saving it for. But Steve, come on up here and get your trophy. He sailed with Chris today. First time sailor. Where's Chris? Chris, get up here. Come up here. Get up here.
The fact is, I only sailed today because my daughter and my crew raced yesterday, and I wouldn't let them use the new sail. So that's why I'm sailing the old sail. And I was very disappointed in them, only coming in second yesterday. So it was my job today to sail against my good friend, the McCabe's, and try to hold them off from getting a sweep. So that was all I had. That was all I cared about.
And Steve is also
I knew-
a past president of Quincy Bay Raceway.
I knew I knew that they had the regatta in their back pocket, but it was just my job to stay between them and a suite. And they provided me with crew because my wife and my daughter and my crew went to that Fleetwood Mac concert, and none of them were able to make the call today.
All right, I should have gave you this.
to do that again. So I was extremely disappointed in that. But the McCabe's gave me the winner here. Thank you. That's all
All
right.
right, Steve, awesome. Thank you, Chris. Good job today. All right, so, I'm a little prejudiced, but I'm a huge fan of the hustler class, the class president. I want to bring up this is what I talk about when I say perpetuating Quincy Bay Race Week, the hustler class, star class. There's 2 generations of hustler class sailors right here, right? And Rich's grandchildren, they're going to be 5th generation hustler sailors. But Dick McCabe's father was a member here at Wollaston Yacht Club, Boss McCabe, Leo McCabe, legend, was involved with Quincy Bay Race Week Association. He had his own car in the parade, from what I hear. I wasn't born yet, but I remember Boss when I was a child. Dick McCabe, he's 85 years old, hockey player, hustler sailor, world-class sailor. I'd like to say world-class hockey player too, but he just had his knee replaced. He's coming back this year. He couldn't play last year, but he's coming back. And his son, Rich McCabe, who should be on Social Security too, but he wants to keep working. But Rich, come on up here. Dick, come on up here and get your trophy. Dick, such an honor, such an honor. Next year, I'm going to get you a new fall weather jacket, a nice Henry Lloyd or something.
I've been sailing with the dinosaurs.
The dinosaur wore this, I bet.
Possibly.
I think it was the bosses.
Yeah, it could have been. It's probably Boss's fall weather gear, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, hey, thank you, everybody, for coming. Marion, do you want to say anything? Or no, you're good? But thank you, everybody, for coming. There's still some hot dogs inside. Tip your bartender, and we'll see you again next year.
Thank you, Mike.